brought you something.
Scott.
Nicotine gum.
Oh, jeez.
You always tell me I need to get amped up.
No, I got coffee right here. So, truth, I don't want this because, like, I quit chewing tobacco like 7 years ago.
Shit,
I'm afraid if
all
I
right.
hit a little nick, I'm back on.
Back on.
You know what I mean? If you'd have brought it to the set, I would have been like, that's a great move.
Celtics game 3, just starting. I'll get back and watch this game.
I was looking at some pictures that I was going to show you some.
Come on, boys. I got a video. Years ago.
Where was this shit when I was playing you there?
That's right at Loberg. Yeah, that part. I'm at Moultrie all the time. We go out there, like sunset, picnics.
Yeah, I like
When
that.
was that?
Last summer?
Last summer? You gotta let me know if you're around.
I'm trying to get back.
I know you're the antisocial one that doesn't like to. That's my backyard. From Bug Light right there, and from the Portland Hood, like 10 minutes away. Game 3, it's huge. Huge game 3. Come on.
James way?
Nah.
What's up? Oh, you bet. Didn't see what happened.
You got a couple guys you want to?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, bud. Hey everybody, Pat Renwick here, and it's that time again. It is semi-final Saturday here at world famous Lake Fork, and you are about to witness backstage bassing at Moultrie's Behind the Tanks, where we find out what the anglers are thinking before they go up on stage and talk to Dave. I want to remind you again, everybody, look for that link in the live chat. Click that link and it's your chance to win a tremendous amount of Moultrie products, a pile of products. Let's slip behind the tanks here and see what we got going right here. I'm gonna go hunting and gathering for a second. Cory Johnston.
What's up, Patty?
How you doing?
Good, buddy.
Checking it in.
Checking your am.
Making the list, checking it twice.
That's right.
How was Lake Fork?
It's all right today at 28, so it was a decent day.
All right, man. You're redeeming a little.
Yeah, redeemed myself today, but fortunately the last 2 days have cost me, but it is what it is.
Hey, look right there into the Moultrie Behind the Tanks cam and tell me what you think about Kuya Fujita unofficially breaking the 100-pound, the Century Club mark in 3 days.
It's pretty impressive.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Dude. I mean, insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited.
I can tell. Cory, what's going on? Did you got enough to go bassing tomorrow? Are you going to make it through or no?
No, I'll end up somewhere around like 17th-ish. But it is what it is. Came up a long way from 42nd.
For sure.
So,
Quite
you
a
know,
climb.
yep, happy with it, and get on to the next one.
More points and on to Sabine.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, any cool event stories so far?
No.
Nothing. Just uneventful event.
That's right.
You made championship or semifinal Saturday.
Never caught a bass scoping in 3 days. I'm happy.
Okay, there you go. See you down the road, Hoss. Cory Johnston, two-time Elite Series champion. What's in there? Is there a bunch of jelly worms in there?
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Or is there a bunch of Alabama shake and swim jigs?
A bunch of them, buddy. A bunch of them.
Hey, what's your name, bud?
Philip.
Philip?
Rosa.
Hey, how was it hanging out with a Bassmaster Elite Series champion?
Blast. We were tearing. He was tearing it up.
Oh, yeah? Had a good time?
Had a great time.
Get some good footage?
Oh yeah. It's good.
Did he do okay on the scales?
I ain't especially I caught that one I broke off yesterday.
Oh, you did?
I broke off a 9 yesterday, and I said it on stage, and I caught her. She weighed 9 even.
You old sailor, you.
Man, I'm telling you right now, she bit a big bite fighting frog, and oh my gosh, man, my heart was pounded.
Wow, that is insane. Insane. And where are you sitting, Will?
Way down the scroll downers.
Okay. But you made it here today.
Yes, sir.
And that's a deal.
That's what you fish for.
You go ahead and Alabama shake your way on down to the Sabine River.
Sabine.
We'll see you for some divine Sabine right there. Hey, everybody, if you're just tuning in, this is Moultrie Behind the Tanks. I'm Pat Renwick. If you have not downloaded the Moultrie app, guess what? It's 100% free. You can hear the crowds are showing out here at famous Lake Fork. Unreal deal here. And I'm scrolling into the woods here, and I see legendary Mr. Drew Cook checking in. How are you doing?
Well, could be better, could be worse.
Okay, say hi to the Moultrie Behind the Tanks.
We made it to today, so.
That's right. Semifinal Saturday is a deal. You're getting some points, cashing a check.
Yeah, come, 20 something.
Where's step on down this way a second. You checked in?
I checked in?
You're good. Yeah. Hey, come on. Where's your guy? Oh, he's trucking in his tackle box full of jelly worms.
Yeah.
So what's going on, man? What's going on out there on Lake Fork? Tell us your feelings.
I don't know. This place it's so, I like it. I'm on a different lake than them other guys. Yesterday I caught 5 bass. Today I think I caught 6. Like it's crazy tough. I did lose one great big one, like a double digit, and but I stayed offshore all day today pretty much because I thought that was the only way I could catch 30+ pounds.
Right.
And I had 2 great big ones and a bunch of little ones.
Man, I got to tell you, I had an amazing time with your roomie yesterday with Mr. David Mullins. He was showing us some old school stuff. Winding and grinding, buddy. Winding and grinding.
East Tennessee plug chunking.
He would have made David Fritz so proud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we will see you on down the road at the Sabine River.
Sabine.
All right, later, bud. Safe travels, Mr. Drew Cook. Rolling on down here. Hey, what's going on? It's one of my favorite Elite Series anglers, Mr. Brian Smith. I was just talking to one of your bosses yesterday. Yeah, Jake Boomer. He texted me out of the blue moon, and he just said, hey, when you see Brian, punch him in the arm as hard as you can.
Yeah,
no, he didn't say
that.
that.
Sounds about right. That sounds about right.
How you doing? How's Lake Fork?
It was terrible for me today, but good for everybody else. So this place is incredible. It's got so many big fish in it. I can't wait to come back. I just didn't catch them today. That's all there was.
What have you been doing this week?
A little bit of everything. I pretty much had every single alpha angler rod on the front deck today. And the past 3 days, I would have to swap them. I'd go shallow, then I'd go out deep. I'd have to swap all the rods to the co-angler seat every couple hours, and I was a mess, but we grounded out. We got here to day 3, and we're going to have some fun.
We call it the plethora of alphas.
Yes. Yeah. I don't even know what that means, but yes.
It means lots of.
Yeah. Lots of them. Yeah.
Right, well, let's hope you catch lots of big, bountiful bass at the Sabine River.
I don't know about that, but we'll have some fun.
You'll be all right. You'll fare well.
Yep.
Get him, bud. See you down the road, Brian.
Thank you.
It's one of my favorite people in the world, pulling up to the deal right here. How you doing, Mr. Kyle Patrick?
I'm all right, man. I just never figured it out like these guys did, though. That's kind of bugging me, you know?
I mean, so Drew Cook said he was fishing a different lake. Do you feel the same way?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But, hey, after my practice with all this crap that went on, I am so happy with the 36th, Pat.
Hey, dude, you made it here.
Yes.
Semifinal Saturday. The anomaly is happening again. You are getting points, cashing checks, and you're at a historic fishery as a Bassmaster Elite Series angler.
It's really hard to beat what you just said right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
summed it up.
that wins, right? Did you see Kiyoya's like 11?
Dude, come on, 100 pounds in 3 days? Who does that?
Kiyoya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kiyoya.
He's a prince, you know.
I know. I heard he's like royalty.
Yeah, for real, he is actually a prince in Japan, and that's why you catch 100 pounds. Got to be a prince.
I'm the prince of anomalies.
You sure are. You are the lord of anomalies. That's the viceroy of anomalies. Hey, let me tell you this. There's a video about to emerge that we made a spoof video, and we're letting everybody know right now it is a spoof video, and it's you and Emil Wagner out on the spot. So when you jacked that big one, we made it seem like we were
upset.
Yeah, like it's, I'm
running Powerhouse again.
I'm going to send it to you, and I have a feeling you're going to be able to do some magic with it.
Yes, please do. Please do.
Best of luck. Safe travels to Sabine.
Pat,
Later.
I hope we can fish it.
Yeah.
No.
For real?
The water height is getting crazy over there.
Is it really?
That's what I've heard.
Well, I got a plan. I'm going to let Mark Menendez know what it is. See you. Be careful. Mark Menendez.
So what's the plan?
Okay, so remember that derb, and you're going to have to help me refresh my memory, because I'm kind of like I have a Rain Man type thing going on.
Mark's gone.
Yeah, yes. No, I got you. So remember the tournament where you guys flooded out, and Biffle won it. I think they moved it. What was that derb?
That sounds like the Quad Cities. He won up in the woods.
Yes. Yeah.
That was on the Mississippi River, out of the Quad Cities.
Well, I'm not sure, but there was a tournament you guys had. They actually moved. You fished. No, you fished a couple days in one spot and had to move the location of the last day. Yes. And Biffle won it.
That was
Gibson?
that was on Fort Gibson.
Fort
That was on his own.
Gibson,
So he's won in flooded conditions multiple times.
Yes.
But that is Fort Gibson that you're referring to. Yes.
Yeah, so that's my plan for the Sabine. We just got to move it somewhere cool. Maybe even a private stock pond.
Just go to Kentucky Lake.
So you would like that.
I want to sleep in my own bed.
That's the audible you want, Mark Menendez.
Absolutely.
How was historic Lake Fork for you? I mean, you made it here to semifinal Saturday.
The first 2 days I had some good bites. Today I never got that good bite. I got 5 little bitty swimmers, so it just is what it is. I never got the opportunity, and so I can't complain about anything. It was a good event.
What were you doing out there today in these last 3 days?
I went good old East Texas bass fishing. I fished less than 25 inches deep the whole week.
Nice.
Had a flipping stick and a jig and a space monkey, and that's what I did. I stayed shallow and today it just they just petered out.
Gotcha. Well, hey, sometimes it ain't always lasting, but that's Durban, man. You're competing with a living, breathing creature. So I know you're comfortable, too, when it comes time to get that flip stick going. And you're with Team Lose. What's your weapon of choice, Mr. Menendez?
My weapon of choice is a basic discontinued rod. It's a Lose stick that we had about 8 or 9 years ago, and I've got about 15 of them left. It's the most sensitive, lightest, great action. Parabolic when you hook them.
I like that word, parabolic.
And I spool it up with 20-pound line and go everywhere and go at it. And put a high-speed hyper mag on it, 8.3-to-1, and just go down the bank doing that. Real comfortable with that. The efficiency of it's real good for me. So you stick them with that big gamakatsu, you generally catch most of them.
Now, I don't know if you said or not. I didn't catch it. Are you braid or floral?
No, it's a 20-pound Invis X.
20-pound Invis X. Good old school proper bassin from Mark Menendez. And you're going to a place where you have the opportunity to shine next week.
Well, I don't have to change any line, that's for sure.
See you down the road, Mark. Be careful. That is Bassmaster champion Mark Menendez right there. Moultrie behind the tanks. What an amazing fishery this Lake Fork is showing out to be. I'm going to go on a hunt, and I'm coming right back. Let's see what we can do. Hey, Tuck. Bless you. Bless this angler coming backstage here. Moultrie behind the tanks. It's Bassmaster Elite Series freshman Tucker Smith. Hey, Tuck.
Hey, what's up?
Dude, you are smashing.
It was fun.
Bro.
Fun.
Bro. Come on.
Crazy. It was weird. Like, I had, I think, like 31 by 9 a.m. So I was like, fished hard all day, tried to find new stuff. And then by the end of the day, I was like, it felt like I hadn't caught anything because I hadn't caught any fish in a long time. It was weird, but this place is crazy, man. Like, there's so many big ones swimming around. I caught that one that was 8-12 today, and it was paper thin.
Dude,
26 inches
that's
tall.
insane.
I like pre-spawn, probably a 10-pounder, you know.
I mean, and your whole house here is pretty much putting on a show. I mean, you got Paul Marks ordering a pizza. What is with that? Paul's like, oh, okay, he pulls a Timmy Horton, pulls in there, and he gets a gosh dang pizza, Tuck.
I told him we got back, and he's like, I got a pizza today. I was like, you shouldn't have got a pizza because I just talked to Cory, and he said he caught 35 today, so shouldn't have got a pizza.
Hey, that is a nice example of confidence right there. But speaking of Fujita, bud, 100 pounds in 3 days. That's insane, bud.
That's crazy. He's one of the best. I mean, he's so good with his electronics. He's dialed in, you know, for sure.
He is like so sneaky. He's like a sneaky little rabbit. You know what I mean?
It helps that he doesn't speak much English either.
I think that's on purpose.
He can keep it secret.
Oh, yeah. That's the excuse to not have to say anything.
No, he's a good guy.
You could pull that, too. So, I mean, tell us. Give us a little bit away. What are you doing out there, Tuck? I know that you're FFSing and executing on just about every bite you get, but what's the main technique?
Well, I've got about 5 schools that I found.
That's cool.
Yep, and so in practice, there was a bunch of fish on those places. And the first day of the tournament, for some reason, I think it was that rain, it pushed the water up, and there was like barely any fish. I had 25 pounds, which was a great day, but those fish just weren't there like they were. And then yesterday, there was about 10 fish on each place. And then today, there was about 30 fish on each place.
Isn't that weird?
So they're coming, and
they're coming.
I'm looking for tomorrow. Hopefully they're biting.
Yeah, hopefully they're not all coming to Fujita.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I lost a couple nice ones today, too. 2 over 6 pounds.
Oh, no.
So, I mean, anything could happen on this place.
It's something I want to say as a testimony to anybody out there that might think that if you have a... Hey, Bobby G, don't you go nowhere. Come here. Come here. You can come on, pop. You can pop right in here. Look at this guy. Hi, Bobby G. Say hi to Moultrie behind the tanks.
What's up? Moultrie behind the tanks.
I was just about to testify here. We got Team Impulse Lithium. But here's the deal. I've been with quite a few anglers out on the water. Mr. Palm, come on in. Come on in here.
I got Chick-fil-A. I got pizza.
He won up your Chick-fil-A right there.
Who got him pizza? Did he order it?
He flipped into, I was talking to your camera, man. He said it was one of the coolest experiences he ever had. Yeah, he flipped into the dock, comes in, orders a pie. What's going on over here? There he is, north side. Dude, you're insane. Champ, you're insane.
I don't even know. I have no clue.
But did you do that, like, I mean, you had to...
I mean, I knew I didn't. It wasn't like a game changer or like game. I don't know how to explain it. I just wanted to do it. I already had 30 pounds. It was 11. So I was like, I'm getting a pizza. Why not?
It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome, Paul.
Yep.
And here's the deal. Like, Fujita with 100 pounds in 3 days, that's insane. But your satchel going so far, wow, dude, you are just fishing well.
Yeah, it's been last tournament was unreal, and this one's been wild as well. I mean, I've had over 30 every day. It's unreal.
They call it sometimes when you're in that momentum stage, fishing in a fog or fishing in a haze. It's kind of like it's almost a surreal experience where just about everything you do in Bassin seems to go right. Do you kind of feel like most of your decisions are just happening that way now, Paul?
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. So I hope it never changes, but I'll definitely have some tough tournaments. So, but the last two have been awesome. So I'm gonna enjoy them.
Keep your head down and run the ball.
Yes, sir.
And this is the second pizza order ever in Bassmaster history. You know that, right?
Who was the other guy?
Timmy Horton. Oh gosh, I can't remember the year. It was towards the beginning of the Elite Series, so after 2006, and he just had a tremendous satchel. I believe it was up north, maybe Champlain or something like that. And he just came in early. He knew he won. And he ordered a pizza, sat at the dock before weigh-in, and ate it.
Unreal. Maybe I'll have 45 tomorrow and come in like that. But
get a steak dinner for Texas.
I ain't gonna be getting no pizza tomorrow. I'm gonna be looking for 40 or 40 plus.
It's your derb. See ya, 2 in a row. That's Paul Marks. Wow. Okay, that is confidence right there. Snatching a giant satchel and going in and getting the pizza. Let's run. Hey, Vandy, what are you doing? Vandy Hammer, come here. Come here. I stole your dance moves today.
Did you steal the dance moves?
Yeah, I stole your dance moves. So I was out fishing with John Cox today.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, and I pulled the old hand me the rod, Dad, just like my hero Vandy Hammer.
Well, you hooked that one.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's my trick.
Yeah. Then I gave it to John Cox. Then he gave it back to me.
Yeah. Sometimes Brandon makes me catch his fish just so he can take photos with him. But usually, I'll hook the fish and then just like let him take a little photo with it.
And hired guns like us do not come cheap.
That's the oldest trick in the book you played today too. That was impressive.
Thank you. It's called the old Kansas City Shuffle. The old switch and bait, the catch 44, you know what I mean?
It's a beautiful thing, honestly. I'm impressed.
Yes.
I knew you were a better angler than John. You just like let him, take it easy on him.
John only learned 30% of what I know.
Oh, and you taught him too.
Well, I didn't. He just learned it. That's his problem.
You are the best angler I know, and that's above Brandon by far.
No, that's Fat Cat Newton. He's the best angler he knows, and he's won a bunch of classics. I wish Fat Cat was here, actually.
I miss that guy. Yeah. I miss him a lot.
Yeah. I don't only get to see him at the Classic anymore.
Yep. It's a bunch of our fishing friends. That's where we see each other.
Hey, but all kidding aside, let's back up the tape here, and this is what pops off the page. Vandy Hammer, you have pretty much set the bar for Bassin YouTube and coverage of an Elite Series angler. And I respectfully say to every other camera guy out here doing YouTube, you have definitely blazed the trail. They're watching what you do, man. It's pretty wild, ain't it?
Honestly, it's pretty cool to see what is happening in the bass world in terms of media, YouTube, everything. I joke with Brandon, I am the Rick Clunn of cameramen, and not in the epicness, just I feel like the oldest guy here now.
And you're the most zenny.
Yeah, there's a little bit like that.
Yes.
But no, it is really cool to see what media's done, especially just bass covering more stuff and just showcasing how cool bass fishing can be.
And here's the thing, and I mean, like, I ain't blowing smoke at you, bud, but you keep getting better, and I don't know how you do it.
I've done it 8 years, and I got a pretty good angler I get to cover, so that helps.
It sure does. And keep living those exotic adventures that you do abroad. Exotic adventures with broads. Abroad.
Both, hopefully.
Yes. Vandy Hammer, right there. Legend. Right there. Hey, where's the Burgazoid? Uh-oh, Dan. We're cruising on down. This is Moultrie behind the tanks. Hold on, I'm coming right back. I know we just moved it. Burgazoid, come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the one and only Burgazoid right here. Andrew Loberg.
We're live.
We are live at Moultrie behind the tanks. How you doing, bud?
Doing good. Had another good tournament. Can't complain. Yeah.
Dude, I know you're catching them a pretty cool way.
Chatter in the grass.
But all you know how to do is forward face, isn't it?
No.
Oh, that's what I don't know. I read a comment once on the gram.
If there's grass in a lake, I want to find it and fish it. That's all I want to do, and that's what I did this week.
The Burgazoid is no stranger to winding the chatter, ain't it?
Yeah, got to chatter them.
What's the weapons of choice there for the chatter arsenal?
I have a buddy that makes them.
Really?
His name is the Ladies Man.
Wow, the Ladies Man chatterbait? Wow, I wish you had one of those right now to give me.
Yeah, well, you'll get one.
Okay, what's unique about it, Burgazoid?
The colors. He just makes some awesome colors, and they're just high quality.
And the blades attached to the head or with a split ring?
To the head.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dang, man.
It was fun, man.
What's the trailer? You like straight or a boot or a crawl? What do you want?
I actually used the Lake Fork tackle and the Zaka. I kind of switch back and forth.
The Magic Shad and then the Zaka.
I like a little beaver on there. Kind of, it just depends. I'm a little anal with that type of stuff. Sure.
Switch it up and do you see what's working?
Gotta switch it up.
Congratulations on another great tournament. You're having a good year, Burgazoid.
Yeah, having a good year, trying to turn it around and hopefully catch a big old sack at the Sabine. There's giants there.
Again, you're kind of fishing. See ya, bro. Hey, David Mullins, you want to come on down and hop onto Moultrie behind the tanks over here? How are you doing today, Mr. Mullins? What happened out there?
Well, we realized that 20 to 25 today wouldn't do any good, so we went to try to catch 30. I caught 1 6-pounder doing it. You know, I pretty much went scoped them in all day because if you look at the top 10, they're pretty much all under the age of 25, and they stare at the screen a lot. So.
Except Death Spider.
Yeah, well, yeah, which probably should be leading this thing. But anyway, so that's what I did, and I caught one big one doing it and just gambled. I knew 20 pounds again wouldn't do me any good. So
you went minnow kidding.
We did, and we didn't catch much.
All right, but I got to tell you, yesterday, folks, I was out there with Mr. Mullins, and I got a clinic on old school winding and grinding. And I got to tell you, let me shake your hand. It was a pleasure. Yeah, it really was. It was.
What did you learn?
I learned that you need to make 7 zillion casts and wind as fast as you can. And may I give the super sneaky part away? Look for out of the way hidden hard spots.
Okay, yeah.
Is that cool?
That will get you 45th place. If you want to finish 45th. But if you want to win, you go out there in the middle and you look at your screen and you put down the trolling motor and you find you one, you catch it, and you go to the weigh-in.
But I got to tell you, it was a damn good time. That's why you have a right arm, forearm like Popeye the Sailor Man. And, I mean, literally, if I had to go over, under on the amount of casts that Mr. Mullins made yesterday, I'm 2,000 plus.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
It sure was.
Ibuprofen comes in handy.
Those evenings. Get the CBD rub. Give that a shot.
Yes. Yeah.
So we got to talk again a little bit. I know that your biggest fan on Bass Live and following you on the Bass track is Cowboy the Raccoon. So is Cowboy disappointed with your performance?
He may not be my biggest fan because he got into a pack of Cheetos or something. And I tried to take it away from him, and he about ripped my arm off. So I don't
really.
I don't know if he's got over that yet. Yeah,
he's holding the grudge.
Dude, I've never seen an animal hold a grudge like a raccoon, like he does.
So we shared a lot of stories yesterday about Cowboy the Raccoon, and that thing pretty much, I got to tell you, in my opinion, as an outside observer, kind of runs your house.
Yeah, and he you can't let him loose. He'll tear into everything possible. Gets in everything, opens doors, goes through. He knows what he's not supposed to do, and that's what he wants to do. It's kind of like me, you know?
Yeah, and you finally, but you're settling down. You are the settled down David Mullins.
Yes, very much so. Yeah, I don't say much anymore, and I'm a lot calmer than I was probably 6 years ago.
Well, I'm glad that Cowboy, the Raccoon, and your wife settled you down. I'm going to tell you a quick story real quick. When bassing with Johnny Cox today, Okay? We had a heck of a time, went to a lake on about 30 minutes from here or something, throwing some swim jigs around. Had a damn good time. And I'm like, man, I had a good time at Mullins yesterday. He was wanting to plug all day, and I'm like, yeah, and he's like, yeah, he's got a raccoon now, too. I'm like, yeah, that's his wife's raccoon. He's like, Dave Mullins is married?
Yeah.
He was shocked.
Yeah, I did. I guess, you know. That's
no one expected that out of you.
It's like, well, it's those commitment issues we talked about for like 30 years, you know, and saying I finally broke free. I went to rehab over it, and we got in there, and we got it done finally. But, yeah, John, I bet John was a good time. But do they know you got to fish with Jerry Reed? Or
No, not fish.
Got to hang out with Jerry Reed?
I don't talk about myself. I'm not that interesting.
That was, I love that. Like, I'm a huge Jerry Reed fan, and to hear that from you yesterday was like, that was awesome.
Yeah, well, I'd be amiss if we didn't finish it. So, as a kid, I got to do work with the late Jim Bagley. It was an honor and a privilege. Excuse me. Getting a little choked up. Yeah, please do. Come on. Let the lady go through. I used to work sports shows with Bill Dance and Jim Bagley and the like, and Bill Dance was friends with Jerry Reed, and Jerry Reed was in Chicago for a show and met Bill Dance at the sports show, and it was Jerry Reed and Bill Dance and I, Jim Bagley, Wayne Davis, the former vice president of Bagley, just sitting at the lunch table, and I'm like, I'm with Snowman from Smokey and the Bandit.
It's like heaven right there, man.
Dude, it was amazing. I'm getting goosebumps right now.
I told you. I love that story.
Man, it was a pleasure, and we'll see you at the Sabine.
Enjoyed it.
Dave Mullins. Right there. Hey, this is Moultrie behind the tanks and story time, I guess, today on semifinal Saturday. The big bass abound here in Texas. Things are happening. Hey, Mr. Drew Benton, why don't you hop on out of line there? You'll still get your place. Now, did you go through this thing? You're definitely tall enough to ride this ride.
I hope so.
Yeah, you made it to semifinal Saturday.
I hope I'm old enough. It's my birthday today, so I'm 30.
Happy birthday to... Come here. That's great. Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's a good day to go bassing on my birthday.
Heck yeah. What did the fam get you? Anything special?
I don't know yet.
Should be a surprise.
Surprise. The wife and the kids are coming to Sabine next week.
Heck yeah.
Be sitting there like that.
I'm going to give it away. They rented a whole bunch of circus animals, clowns, bearded women, strong men from the carnival, and a bunch of...
Did they hire you too?
Yes, they did.
All right.
I'm karaokeing.
Oh, I can't wait.
Did you say karaoke or karaoke?
Karaoke.
Yeah, me too. It's definitely karaoke.
For sure.
So how was the bassing out there today, Mr. Ben?
It was good and bad at the same time. I just, I stayed shallow.
Of course.
Different derby for the shallow guys this week. But I had a great...
Your roommate, Drew Cook, referred to it as he was fishing a different lake.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. We had a lot of stuff working against us. The water was falling. We had wind. We had clouds. Today was beautiful. Yesterday was beautiful. That water dropping really hurt the shallow deal for us this week. I don't think we could have contended with what's going on away from the bank, but we could have made it a lot more interesting had it not fell.
100 pounds today from Fujita.
Unreal.
Dude.
Unbelievable. Will the record fall tomorrow?
I mean, I think if he keeps at it, bud. I mean, he's a prince.
Yeah. Is he a prince?
He really is. That's not a true story I just made up. Google it.
Okay.
It's real. It's real, Moultrie behind the tanks. He is a prince in Japan. Okay. I think Jackie would know. Hey, Jackie, come here. We have a question for you. We know you know everything. Hey, come here a minute, Takumi. Come on. Come on in here, too. Ladies and gentlemen, Moultrie behind it. Come on. Where are you going? Hop on in. So we're here to settle a debate. Is it true that Koya Fujita is a prince in Japan?
Koya is a prince?
Yeah.
Yeah, Koya is a prince.
See, I told you, Drew Benton, you owe me $130.
Yeah.
See, he's a prince, right?
He is.
Yeah. So there's a magazine that's equivalent to GQ, if you know what that is. So this guy, and Koya Fujita have all been on the cover of it. Yeah. I mean, we're looking at royalty in Japan right here. If we only had David Hasselhoff with us right now, we would have the trifecta. That's for
sure. Koya have limousine in Japan.
Wait, what?
Koya.
He pulls his bass boat with a limousine?
Yeah. And he have a driver, and he always fishing. He know driving, so he have a driver.
Drew Benton, your thoughts?
I have no comment for that.
He caught 100 pounds.
100 pounds.
100 pounds.
Century belt.
Jackie is here.
Yeah, but he if he won Lake Fork, but he don't need money. I think he have too much.
Yeah, he got to give some to Taku.
Yeah, I want. So, but he have a limousine, he have a big house, he have a Cadillac Escalade, everything. Many boats. So.
Come on, share the wealth with your brethren, right? At least get Taku one of those limousine rentals for a day.
Yeah. So I want to limousine, but I cannot buy that. But Korea is easy. Oh, pay.
Well, hey, man, you ain't too shabby yourself, Taku. You here join Drew Benton on semifinal Saturday. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, so it's happy. So Saturday's tournament is always happy. So I'm 34, 35 place, but very, very happy.
Excellent. Tell me what you think about this, Drew Benton. When Taku's happy, everybody's happy.
Absolutely. Taku's never not happy.
He is a breath of fresh air for the Bass Galaxy. We need you. We need you. Keep winning. Keep winning. This is the positiveness in bass fishing. Thank you, very much. And you too, Drew Benton. Safe travels, everyone. Peace. Right there. Wow. We got to learn a lot about the Prince, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air today. See you, Jackie. Be good. Hey, Champ. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, Champ. Don't ever forget that. He's a champ too. We'll go one champ at a time. That's a double champ, champ square.
Yes, champ.
How you feeling?
That was good. Fun week, man. Fun week. You know, I went shallow this week. You know, I said, you know, beginning of the year I said I'm gonna catch them the way I want to catch them every event. You know, I knew it was gonna be one offshore doing what them guys are doing, and but you know I had a lot of fun. I caught a lot of fish. Everything I caught this week was on braid, whether I'm swimming a jig or on a frog or a buzzbait. So it's been a fun week.
Yeah, dude, you're just going out bassing like Brock Mosley likes to do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sticking to what got me here, you know, because I don't want to stray away from it. But all in all is, you know, checking points. That's what we fish for, and it's been fun.
Dancing with who brung you.
Yep, that's right.
That's the deal. And the theme today seems to be 100 pounds in 3 days. You know what I say to that? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-letter word. Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, I think Keith Combs had like 107 in 3 days here.
Yep.
Something like that when he won the Toyota, and it was only a 3-day event.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, insane though.
Oh, absolutely. So, what? I mean, we'll see what if he can. Any one of them can drop a dirty 40 up there.
Dirty 40. What would be what would you call that?
I don't know. We never had to.
Futuristic 40.
Going Lee Livesey on them.
Insane. So we learned from Takumi that in Japan, get this, that Fujita actually pulls his bass boat with a limousine.
Dude, you got to be on another level of cool to do that.
He's a prince. So true story. Prince in Japan. He's got a driver, pulls him to the ramp. He goes fishing, concentrates on nothing but bass fishing. He's another level ahead.
We got to get you a limousine with bullhorns on the grill.
I would like that, especially when I'm in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, like 1979 model.
That would be B.A.S. right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
I'll take you for a ride, bud.
Going balls hog on them.
We would. We pull up Dukes of Hazzard all that'd be great.
Intimidating.
Hey, not enough to get up to tomorrow, but you're onto the Sabine River, a factory of smaller fish, maybe, should we say, but bountiful with fish.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you catch a lot of fish there. It's all about finding the right quality there. And Sabine's been good to me, you know.
I know.
And what's funny is I always catch them different there. It's not like I do the same thing. Try to stay one step ahead of the competition, you know. But it's one of them deals where it's all mental, because it's like one swing of the bat can change the whole outcome of the tournament with one big fish. So having that in my head, that's what we do back home growing up. So it's all mental.
What Sabine River event from Bassmaster history is burned in your brain?
I don't know. I mean, it was pretty cool the first time they went. You know, it's somewhere new. Chris Lane won that one, I believe. No,
Yep.
Top Faircloth.
Faircloth in the grass.
Yes. Yeah. And
with the fluke.
Yes, absolutely. But I mean, winning there is special, man. Orange shows out. It's a great week. You know, they love having us there. They treat us great. So, looking forward to going back.
Yeah, man. I hope you smash them. Be safe out there, champ. Safe travels.
Thank you, buddy.
See you, bud. Mr. Lee. Hey, Jordan.
Yo.
Hop on in a second to Moultrie behind the tanks if you don't mind. I got to tell you, I'm blown away right now.
Why's that?
Well, first off, 100-pound satchel in 3 days.
Yeah.
And Taku, your friend Taku,
Yeah.
just told me something you probably already know.
Yeah.
But Fujita gets his bass boat pulled to the ramp by limousines in Japan.
Really?
He has a driver.
He's balling. I mean, that's
He is a baller.
He is a baller. He's just a sneaky assassin. That's what I think. You know, he doesn't say much. He's kind of secretive, but my gosh, can he bring in? I mean, it's unbelievable what he can catch. I mean, it's impressive. Impressive.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what a tournament. And I was just talking to Brock. The last one that we remember about it was Keith Combs. I think he had that Texas Classic, Toyota Classic, with he had like 107 winding.
Yeah. I don't know if those days. I think those days are over as far as getting out there and crushing them on like a big plug, but it just changes. You know, this lake's changed a lot. They're still in here, but the guys who are innovative, you know, that are good with their electronics, that can figure out. It's not easy though. I mean, you see these giant bags and you think, man, Lake Fork, it's a great lake, but these guys, they're incredible. I mean, it's truly amazing what they can do. And not all the fish are coming like that, but yeah, Fujita's on a different level.
It's crazy. And I'm wondering if you could answer a question for me, Jordan. Spread some knowledge this way. So do you feel you're decent at forward-facing sonar?
I'm decent. I'm not great, but, you know, compared to a lot of these guys, I'm definitely not on their level, but I'm decent.
Okay, so my question actually is this is something I can't figure out because I'm an old school winder. I like to wind a plug a lot. Okay, well, why they do still eat plugs? I heard. I saw Dave Mullins catch a few yesterday. But why do bass on these forward-facing sonars not eat plugs? Like, well, I don't know enough about it to answer that question.
I think a lot of these fish now aren't in schools.
Okay.
So I think they've gotten so pressured that they break up, and they're throwing at single fish, and it's hard to present a crankbait to one single bass. You know, when you have a minnow that you can, that's why it's so deadly, because you can present it so naturally, and you know those giants just. You know, that's what they bite. But I think that's wise. The fish don't group up in schools. If they did, you'd see Keith Combs and, you know, guys who are the best crankbait fishermen really bust them. But they're not grouped up out here, right? And they may get grouped up, you know, in a couple weeks, I'm sure. But for the most part, I think a lot of those big giants aren't in a school.
What's your most versatile Abu Garcia combo you have right now? Pick one. Only one on the boat for the Sabine River. You can have one rod and reel.
One rod and reel. Honestly, my favorite rod they just discontinued was the winch series.
Yeah.
The 7.5 medium heavy.
That was a nice
bladed jig rod. I mean, I love that rod. Like, I've been trying to hoard them up. I'm going to try to find some more. If y'all got some, holla. I'll buy them from you.
There's a 7.5 and a 7.6. He wants the 7.5.
Yeah, I love that rod. And I may downsize a little bit my tackle for Sabine, you know, not go with the 7.6 meat sticks like I was here. May have to go to a little, you know, lighter action.
You know who has
fly 'em out of the water.
You know who has a pile of those 7.5s is Brad Rutherford.
Yeah, he needs to hook me up. Yeah. Brad, if you're watching this, I know you have them.
Yeah, he's got them, and get them to Jordan. See you, bud.
See you, man.
Best of luck down the road. Jordan Lee, Bassmaster Classic champion 2 times. Hey, Mr. Zaldane. You're in. Come on. Come say hi. This is Moultrie behind the tank.
Are those roses on your shirt?
No, they're actually, it's, I don't know what it is.
What are those?
It's camouflage something. It's a Sims shirt. Nice. Yeah, it's, but you didn't even see me at first.
Yeah, dude, you look good.
Thanks, how are you?
I'm good.
These roses on my shirt.
This one, and they put them strategically, like.
See that?
On his spots, yeah.
How you doing, Zaldane?
I've been better. I had a rough day today. I bailed on what I was doing. I was catching some really nice ones on big, giant 1-ounce trap in grass.
Oh, really?
Just burning it, dude. Just
That's cool, dude.
when they
What do you throw that on? Like, what's the rod and reel in line for that? 1 hour.
Like 7.4, just a 7.4 medium heavy, like a chatterbait rod, 20-pound seagar.
Okay.
And
fluoro.
Yes, 20-pound fluoro. And when they stop it, it's just like, is that a stump? Nope. Ugh. And I lost a bunch doing it. Lost some today doing it. But I bailed on that. Like at 9:30. And I was trying to do something special. I know this lake very well, so I literally went to every spot I've ever caught a big one, and just kept the scope in the water and just try to do what these kids are doing, man. And I didn't do it.
It's tough, man, and I got to be honest, when I think of this lake, I do think of you. You pop in my mind about Lake Fork amongst many others in the Bass Galaxy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Pat. It took me 4 hours the first day and another 3 hours the second day of practice, the first couple hours, to realize, dude, the big glide bait thing is not going. Normally they set up on all these beautiful clay points out here. They chase these big gizzard shad around, and you throw a glide bait in there. Oh my gosh, it's the best bite in the country, hands down. So next May, if our weather isn't all jacked up, we had cold winter, a lot of rain this year, and it really just hurt that bite. So, but yeah, 4 hours the first day of practice, and then 3 hours the next day. I ran every single clay point I know in this place, and just didn't. It's not happening. So, I was really looking forward to this one. I saw first week of May. On the schedule for Fork, and I could have told you how it was going to be won, but we had a funky year, so.
It's crazy, dude. Crazy, and 100 pounds in 3 days.
Yeah, but from here on out, I could just say how it's going to be. Every tournament's going to be won, and you already know what I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Hey, come here. 1 second. I want to tell everybody here at Moultrie Behind the Tanks, you got one of the coolest water sleds out there. You have a whole broadcasting studio on your back deck. And if you don't mind, tell everybody a little bit about that and your live broadcasts you do during these events.
Yeah, so my wife, Trey, worked very, very hard. And you guys are watching here on YouTube, so we're streaming live on YouTube, streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, X, etc. And the numbers are really, really good. And what's really cool is like X, for example, they are.
Is that the provocative site?
Yes, it is. Yeah. They're like promoting live streams, and we're like the numbers are like way bigger than anything you'd see in fishing. So they're putting in front of people that don't normally watch fishing, but they're staying engaged. So.
And X is Twitter?
Yes. Yep. So live on that, and you just got to be careful where you pee, and just make
it is right there.
Explain everything, because I mean nothing's more boring than you're not catching them, and I didn't catch them today. We're just fishing along, so you got to kind of stay engaged and tell them, hey, look, I'm making a move to this spot, and that spot. But yeah, check it out on YouTube and X and all the different platforms, Facebook, etc. Zaldane's channel. We're streaming live every event this year. Thanks to Trey, my wife, she figured out the whole setup from that really cool platform you saw to the Starlink to all the cameras.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of different pieces of hardware in my boat I know nothing about. And I got this ringing in my ear, back behind my ear here from, I don't know, some of that equipment back there, because
something's going on.
It's always beeping or buzzing or getting hot, but it's all worth it.
All right, I know. Wait, one more. I know. You got a second, Chris. Don't go anywhere. Come on. We're talking a minute. We're getting to know a few things, and I need to know some Texas knowledge, okay? Yeah. So I'm standing outside the Best Western the other night, okay? And I hear things about Texas, all right? I preface with that. So I'm standing outside and looking at the stars, and they look beautiful. Oh. And I'm looking at the beautiful Texas sky, and I see a star, and it goes boop, and then it goes boop, and then it goes, and I go to get my phone, and I drop my phone. Now, I know you see a lot of things in Texas. You run trail cams in the woods. You've seen things in Texas. You're up in the sky all the time looking up. I mean, what was that? What did I see?
That description, boop, boop, and then I don't know what that is, dude. I'm gonna need more. Gonna need more.
Dude. So it was identical to a star. It looked exactly like a star.
Well, everything in space looks like a star. As long as the sun is shining on it, then it just kind of just shines up there, right? I don't know, dude.
JM Associates told me it's the Texas government doing stuff. The government does steer in the sky in Texas.
If so, I am damn proud of them.
And that's why you have ringing in the back of your ear, too. So you live here.
That's right, brother.
Chris Zaldane, smash him on down the road. Congratulations on making it to semifinal Saturday.
Thank you, guys.
See ya later, right there. Hey, Kyle Norsetter. Oh, he's already running away. You know, your husband was elected the most likely to an Elite Series angler to want to have it on their side in a bar fight. Yeah, come on. You want to hop on Moultrie Behind the Tanks, Mrs. Norsetter? He's always got you, doesn't he?
Absolutely. You see,
You know. What do you think about this boy making it to semifinal Saturday? He needs this deal.
it was pretty cool.
Give me some more. Wasn't cool.
I mean, I wish I could have seen it happen because it happened pretty close enough to see the last 9:14 come in.
Wow. You know, the cell phone service is bad here.
It is.
Yup. So she's sitting there and she's thinking I got 18 pounds. Like, oh, shit, he's not going to make it. She doesn't know that I caught a 9:14. So her dad calls and goes, that lucky son of a bitch. He goes, what do you mean? What do you mean? He just caught a 9-pounder. Shut up. So then all of a sudden I see her over there. She comes running on down.
That is awesome.
There we go.
I mean, dude, it's like this lake is just crazy, bro. The fish that are showing out here. Wow.
Well, and then I was an idiot today, and I had to ask.
No, not just today.
Yeah, well, I mean, today I was bad. I tried to boat flip one that was 8. I don't know.
Oh, no, Kyle.
Snapped the line. 22-pound test, snap. I'm like, what the heck? But it was my fault.
Was it a misjudge, though, or did...
I had it on a jig.
Okay.
I'm sitting here fighting. It was right at the side of the boat, right over near where I caught the 9-pounder, too. I'm like, man, it's like, what do you do? Missed opportunities. Not missed opportunity. That was stupid. There's nothing. I mean, the line's great. Rod's great. Jig's great. I mean, everything. Kyle's, you know, you get anxiety. You know, it's like, what should I do? And boom, you know. But we did not both flip the big one yesterday. We hugged him like a bear.
Gave him the old baby cradle.
You got to. Just grab him on up.
Well, amazing that you made it here, showing your potential that you should always have, Mr. Norsetter, on this Elite Series. What's the weight at right now? Where are you at?
Just short of 60 pounds. So I think I climbed still today, but, you know, all these classic points and everything else means so much that, you know, that missed opportunity, I just don't want it to sting later, you know. And it was stinging for a while, but we had another flurry the last 45 minutes. I called my whole bag, and now I came up with 19 threes. So, you know, I only had like 11 pounds, 12 pounds, and then, boom, jumped up that high. So that's why you can't give up every last minute. But yesterday with that one in the last 10 minutes, I'm always like, man, you hear about him? Screw them. That never happens to me. Never happens. Well, guess what? It happened. And we're here because of it. So can't complain.
You're a hell of a derber, Kyle Norsetter.
Yeah, you just got to grind them out.
Hey, I have this concept for a television show, and you're going to be part of it, actually. Yeah, you're all you B.A.S.S wives are going to be part of it. It's called B.A.S.S Wives of the Elite Series, and Kyle's going to produce it. He's the producer. Real B.A.S.S wives of the Elite Series. What do you think of that? You ladies are always here. You might as well have your own television show.
I mean, I'm only here half of the time.
That's good enough. We'll get you in for like 5 episodes. What's your idea?
I told Kyle that they should do a powder puff derby, and all the men are out driving the boats to the spots. They're not allowed to do anything but drive us, and then we get to cast.
Yeah,
That's a great idea. That's way better than my idea.
Yeah, but she already lost because she's going to be out like, if it rains, she's going to call in.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
If it blows, she's going to call in. If it's sunny, she's game, and she's going to be like, put the rods on the deck, and then she's just going to be laying there tanning. So, like, we zeroed. Like, I got no money on her. You know what I mean? We're going to have to figure that out.
Ouch.
Wow.
That's a lie?
So,
look, ouch. I mean,
well, I'll tell you a similar story. I was fishing with John Cox today. We were at a lake like 30 minutes from here, smashing them up on some swimmy jigs. And he's like, yeah, you should come maybe hang out at one of the NPFL ones because they'll let you fish when I'm practicing. And then he's like, yeah, Nan came out with me. That's his daughter. And then his wife came out with him before. And he's like, yeah, but they usually just want food by like 1 at least. He goes, I was practicing at Eufaula, Oklahoma. It's 2 o'clock. We were already in there getting milkshakes, and Keith Carson called and yelled at me.
Yeah, you can't beat that, I guess, you know. And it's got to be fun with John every time. Shallow water grinder, you know. No live scope, just straight. It's like the guy just naturally goes, you know what I mean?
If you get a chance, go to the Bassmaster Insta and look at our post on there from John and I at the lake. You'll get a glimpse of that.
Nice. So
that fun.
You had fun.
Dude, we had a TIME, as Mr. Sanders and Mr. Zona would say. You know what I mean?
Well, that's well needed then, you know, especially when you don't end up making the cut. So what do you do?
I always enjoy talking to your husband. He is a true proper Bassin man, and whether he knows it or not, he's a breath of fresh air on this Elite Series. Thanks, bud.
He's trying to get my tattoo out of you.
Yeah, well, show the tattoo. Show the See ya. Take care. Nice to meet you. Hey, Bobby G. Is this the last deal going on? Oh, we got a few more up here. But hey, bud. What are you doing? Why are you shaking? What are you doing? You're just saying.
Man, Pat, I lost the biggest bass I've ever hooked in a tournament today.
Are you serious? Oh no, I'm sorry, Bob.
I caught a 7 today, and it looked noticeably smaller than this one I lost.
Tell me a little bit. Give me a recap. Break it down. Tell me about the bite. What happened?
Man, I was looking at my old live scope and seen this just absolute freakazoid swim up off the bottom, and
they're called burgazoids now after Andrew Loberg.
Yeah, so I pitched over there, and it immediately came up and just inhaled it. And I guess I was drifting towards it, and when I set the hook, it immediately came. It was from me to the tundra right there. Oh, Lord. And it just came straight up and jumped, and it looked like a smallmouth at St. Lawrence jumping.
Really? That big and just up?
4 foot in the air, and I'm not lying. It's the biggest one I've ever hooked in a tournament. So at least an 8.5, you know what I mean? And just spit the hook, man.
Sorry, Bobby.
And then I had another 4 or 5 pounder do the same.
And I got to be honest, I could tell you're kind of still noticeably shaking. I mean, you really are.
Happened at 8 o'clock, and I have a 1.9 and a 2.0 on my bag. I would have had like a 30-something pound bag.
Unreal. Sometimes this lake seems to get your name.
I know, it does. Fork is not my friend.
Persevere. Get them onto the Sabine. Hey, you made it here, Bobby. Congratulations. See ya. That is Bobby G, an amazing angler. Hey, Trey, JT, come here. Come here a second. Before you hop on up there. Come on, let's say hi to Moultrie behind the tanks. We're just sitting out backstage, hanging out, you know, like at a rock concert. Come on this side over here, JT. Dude, I got to ask you guys, as sophomores now on the Bassmaster Elite Series, what do you think of this 100-pound bag in 3 days?
I wish it was me.
I do too, and honest.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable what he's doing. I mean, I say he out about me. He had some sneaky stuff on. I don't even know what it was. That's when I saw it. I was like, my goodness, and then he cracks that. So I got something to figure out for sure.
I hear it's shrimp juice.
If it's shrimp juice, then I'm going to the ocean. Going to the ocean right now.
What's your thoughts on this, JT? I mean, I know that you guys are no strangers to using electronics well, and that guy just seems to be on a different level, JT.
Yeah, and it's like it's so much different to the fact that you don't even know where your next step is to get better. Like, I'm always hungry to get better. I'm always hungry to every single day I go out there to just do better than last day. But whenever he does stuff like this with baits that we have no clue who even makes it, you don't even know what adjustments to make. So he's like in a different caliber. And just watching it's honestly it's awesome to watch the just different levels of the sport when it comes to certain things, and it's just pretty cool. So hopefully after this tournament, you sit back and do a little bit of learning.
I mean, there's always room for improvement, as we see from a bag like that. We haven't seen that kind of bag. You guys wouldn't remember, but Texas Fest with Keith Combs at 107 in 3 days once. But here's how I got to tell you. You guys know when you send text to each other sometimes, and it's just like, you're like, what? WTF? You don't even know, and you send that emoji with like the you know what I mean, mind-blown emoji. You know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm going to blow your mind right now. You ready? Taku told us this today about Fujita. He has a limousine that pulls his bass boat in Japan. You boys need to get to that level. Achieve that excellence. That's your goal. See ya. Congratulations on another amazing tournament. See ya, boys. Right there. Hey, I think we are wrapping it up. Is that right, cameraman Dan? I mean, I think we're just about through. Johnny Garrett's coming through. Johnny, good to see you always. On to the Sabine. She's closing the show right there. This is the Moultrie behind the tanks. This has been Big Bass Edition. Fujita Spectacular here on semifinal Saturday at the beautiful Lake Fork. And I'm on down the road. I am going to see you guys at the Sabine River for some more Moultrie behind the tanks. And don't forget,